I'm Logan Hill, and this is my project Thin Mission. I am creating a thin client environment using VMware. To start with, this is the EXXI, which is the foundation of the project which runs the vCenter that has the desktops on for the users to use. To connect to the EXXI, you would use the vSphere client on any machine you wish to connect with. This will allow you to choose from any desktops that have been placed with templates. To connect with vSphere client, you would be given an IP to connect with, and then you would use your login to gain access to the screen that you see now. This allows you to select different virtual machines to power on and use. Here is an example of a VM being used. As you can see, it's starting to boot up Windows 10. Here is the domain controller, which the Horizon server is connected to. This has the View connection server on it to enable the View agent, which is on the View agent server. It enables it to interact with the Horizon server. Here is the View agent server. This is what View agent is installed onto to allow the connection through the View connection server, which is what was on the domain controller, to enable a connection with the Horizon server. The View agent runs in the background of the computer, so there's no GUI for it. With the Horizon server, once it is installed, you'll be able to open the Horizon 7 administration page. This will open a web page for you to log into. This is what we come to. Here you will want to log in. Using the administrator, that goes through the domain controller. Here, this is where we can connect to the vCenter and manage all of our desktop pools and assign them. So here we have the vSphere or the vCenter server. This will allow us to be able to create an instant clone or a clone for a virtual machine for users to use. Or if you like I do, you can create virtual desktop pools, which will not clone them, as I was having a problem with instant clones. They will not work. So you'd want to add full virtual machines. This will create virtual machines for each user, but you'll be able to set them to discard after use. So it'll be a one-time use and then be able to accept again for another user. To create these desktop pools, you need to create a template of a VM to be able to place into the Horizon to create those VMs for users to use. But due to licensing problems, I was not able to bring in my host files, so Windows 10 for example, into this. So because the license was expired. But I tried to place a new license in this, which you see here. It's still valid, but there's an exploration license on top which you cannot remove, which restricts me bringing in the standalone hosts. So this prevented me from creating to test VMs for people to use, or for self-purpose testing myself. If I was able to create this template and create the desktop pools, this will allow me to sign in via vSphere client to get the full functioning desktop. To finish off with, to show how this works, is this diagram shows you have the EXXI and the vCenter connected, but you need the view connection server to be able to connect to the vCenter to get to the EXXI. But you can't do this without the Horizon connection server, which is on the domain control server, or the domain controller down here, to enable a connection all the way through to the EXXI. Overall, VMware works if you have the licensing for it, but it cannot be very straightforward to set up. I do recommend it, but if you do not have the licensing or the cost to afford the licensing, other options may want to be used. I hope I've covered everything. Thank you for listening.